All right. Thank you guys so much for those of you who jumped on. I'm sure we're going to have a few more people jump on. If you're in a noisy place, please make sure you mute your phone so that we don't have any background noise. And if you want to see everybody's pretty face at the same time, you can click on in the top right-hand corner, there's a grid. You can click on that and then everybody, which is kind of a fun way to watch the video. Let's see if I can pin this. Okay. All right. So first things first, and I have to tell you, I wrote down a lot of this in a Word document. So I'm not going to try to read it, but I knew I would forget things if I didn't write it down. So I kind of sat down today and put my thoughts down on paper to make sure I didn't forget anything. So first thing I wanted to go over just a couple upcoming dates. On Sunday, November 29th at 6 p.m., we're going to be doing a 1-hour live sneak peek into coaching. So this is a chance for you to invite people that might be interested in finding out what Beachbody is all about. It's going to be a 1-hour event on Facebook. And we'll have other coaches online to help answer questions. I'll be sharing videos every 5 minutes that will talk about some aspect about Beachbody coaching, whether it's, what is coaching? What's the day in the life of a coach? We share some success stories from some of our coaches, how they've been able to replace their full-time incomes with Beachbody. It's just a 1 hour, and I think this time I'm going to call it a happy hour, a 1 hour happy hour into Beachbody coaching to kind of find out what it's all about. So that is again on Sunday, November 29th at 6 p.m. Then just like every other month on December 1st, we're going to start our new coach boot camp. And our next team call is actually on that same day, December 1st at 8 p.m. Pacific. Kinsey James, she's actually on this call right now. She's going to help me host it this month, so I'm really excited to hear from her. She's been one of those coaches on our team that has stepped up as a leader, who is leading an amazing team, growing an amazing team. She's an awesome person, and I'm really excited to hear from her next month. Just got it. Let me see if I can help that. Hold on one second. What is going on? Okay, hold on. Are we back to normal? Okay. I don't know what happened there. Let me see what else. And then for those of you in the Reno area or in Northern California that can make it, we're going to have a holiday party on Thursday, December 3rd at 5:30. So you guys are more than welcome to come. Just RSVP on the event page and the Hard Hitters page so I know how many of you are coming. That is it for upcoming dates. Let me make sure. Okay, so how many of you guys saw the Go for No challenge in the Hard Hitters page? Most of you? Awesome. So basically what it was is let's make sure we mute. I'm going to mute everybody's audio just to make sure that we don't have any background noise. So I put that challenge out for you, and I created that sheet with 100 pages and challenged you to fill it. Why? This business is a business of numbers. The more people you invite to join your challenge group, the more people that you share the coaching opportunity with, the more successful you're going to be. That's just how it is. And I believe that for every 10 people you talk to in this business, 2 will commit. Now, most of you guys know my husband plays baseball, and I always try to relate this business to baseball because it just works for me. But in baseball, if you get a hit 3 out of 10 times, you are an all-star. You're going to probably be in the Hall of Fame. You are an all-star. And that's the same in Beachbody. If you get 3 yeses out of every 10 people you talk to, you're going to be an all-star in this business. But that also means that you're going to get 7 no's. And the no's sting. The no's are frustrating, especially as a new coach. You're excited, you jump out there, you start your business, you want to inspire people, you want to help people get healthy, and then all you hear is no, no, no. And all these people that you thought were going to jump on board and support you just say no to you. And even worse, maybe they just ignore your message. And it's frustrating. And for many people, that can be the end of their Beachbody business. They just say, forget it. They're not willing to push through that. But I want you to know that every no is a good thing. And it's something to celebrate. And I know it sounds silly, but there's a couple reasons for that. First, every no means that you're one step closer to that next yes. Remember the 2 yes for every 10 rule. So make sure you're talking to more people. And this also teaches you something. I always talk about failing forward. So you want to learn from your mistakes. What worked? What didn't? Where in the conversation did they fall off? Go back and look at what you said and maybe reword it or try something different. And always think about how you can get better. So much of this business is how you come across in your messages. People can feel your confidence behind the computer screen. So it sounds easy, talk to more people and you'll sell more challenge packs and you'll help more people, learn from your mistakes and you're going to be a successful coach. But it's not all that easy. And we know that because if it was easy, everybody would do it. You have to put some thought behind it. Remember, this is your business and you have to treat it like $1 million business. Imagine, we all love health and fitness. Imagine instead of becoming a Beachbody coach, you decided to open a gym. So every day, in order to be successful, you have to show up. You have to get better. You have to bring quality trainers in. You have to provide nice equipment for your people. You have to maybe provide towels and a clean environment. The list goes on and on, but constantly every day you have to show up to that gym, open the door, and make sure you have an inviting place for people to come. And if you do that successfully over time, you might be able to build $1 million business. This is the same way. View Beachbody the exact same way, like it's $1 million business just waiting at your fingertips. You have to treat it like that. You have to treat it like a job and show up every day. Listen to the trainings, be on the team calls, check out the templates that we provide for you to give you ideas on how to talk to people. Do your personal development, do your workouts, share on social media. Try to get better on your social media posts, get better on how they look, get better at editing them, get better on the words you use in your social media posts. You have to want it for you. Nobody's gonna want it for you. You have to want it deep down in your gut so much that you're constantly gonna try to get better. And the coaches that want it that bad are gonna push through the no's and they're gonna be successful. So tonight I wanna share with you a few things that might be holding you back in your business that you may not even realize. And then I wanna talk to you about getting a no without bugging people. So while I want you guys to fill out, and I have mine right here, I want you guys to fill out your go for no sheet. I don't want you to have a list of 100 people that hate you at the end because you got a no. So I want to talk about getting a no without bugging people. And hold on, I need a drink. So the first thing, there's going to be 6 things that could be holding you back. Number 1, you assume that you don't need to get better, or you think it will automatically happen. So just because you've been a coach for a year doesn't mean that you're going to get better if you don't intentionally try to. You have to intentionally work on it. And one of my tips of advice is to find a top coach that you can relate to. Some of my favorites are Melanie Mitro, Mendy Wender, and Lindsay Matway. So Melanie Mitro, Mendy Wender, and Lindsay Matway. They're all top coaches in the business. Follow them. Success leaves clues. So learn from the best. If you want to improve as a coach, then you have to improve yourself. And find someone that you can imitate, that speaks to you, that you can basically mirror your business off of. They can give you ideas on what to post. They can give you ideas on wording. All right, number 2, another thing that could be holding you back is that you think it's not the right time to begin. So you're waiting to dive in until the timing is right. Well, let me tell you, you will always be busy. You will always have a long to-do list. You have to decide what you want to have, what you want to make time for in your day. And if it's important to you, then you'll make time for it. In a book that I read, there's a really cool quote I wanted to share. It says, "The longer you wait to do something that you should do now, the greater the odds that you will never actually do it." So if you're waiting around, chances are you may actually never really go for it. So what are you waiting for? Just go for it. Decide today that you are going to commit for the next year in this business 100%. What's the worst that can happen? I always say this. What's the worst that can happen if you commit for the next year? You'll probably be in the best shape of your life. You're going to help people along the way, and you will probably make an income and start building a more sustainable income if you commit for the next year. But you have to decide today that you will be here in 1 year. You really only have to dedicate 1 hour a day. You can split up that hour throughout the day if you need to, but commit to doing that hour every day. All right, number 3, you're afraid to make a mistake. And that's a huge one in this business because there's really no manual on how to be a Beachbody coach. I mean, we have tips and tools and we can tell you how it's worked for us, but it comes down to you and you building your own business. And it's easy to feel scared that you're going to make a mistake or say the wrong thing. But it's okay. We've all made mistakes. I have made so many mistakes in this business. I've said wrong things. I've scared people away. It's okay not to know the answers. I signed coaches when I first started coaching, and I had no idea what I was doing. And that's okay. And it's hard because we don't want to feel foolish and we don't want to feel like people are making fun of us or thinking wrong about us. Most of us don't like that feeling, but it's going to take making mistakes if you want to improve. Remember, you need to fail forward, learn from your mistakes, and keep going. All right, number 4, you might feel like you have to be perfect before you start. The best advice I have is to dive in headfirst in this business. Act as if. Act as if you are already a top coach. Nobody else knows the difference except you. That's what I did when I started. I just acted like I knew what I was doing. I acted like I was a top coach. I ran challenge groups without knowing what the heck I was doing. And that was okay. That was how I learned. You don't have to run perfect challenge groups. You don't have to have the perfect body. You don't have to know exactly what to say to people. And you don't have to know everything about this business to get started. Just go for it and learn as you go. Number 5, you don't feel like doing it. How many of us have woken up in the morning and thought, I don't want to post on Facebook. I don't want to do my workout. I don't really feel like checking in with my challenge groups. I'm sure we've all been there. But this business will separate the people who really want it from the people who don't. Motivation isn't going to strike you. You have to create your own motivation. Motivation is a byproduct of the consistent things that you're doing. Another great quote that I read was, "You're more likely to act yourself into feeling than feel yourself into acting." So what that means is you may not feel motivated, but if you are doing the small things every day and you're going to feel the momentum from your business start to build and your coaches underneath you are going to start doing well, or you're going to start hitting Success Club more consistently, that's when you're going to start to feel that motivation. And that's when that consistency is going to kick in. So don't wait for you to feel like jumping in. And the last one, number 6, is you compare yourself to others. That's a way so many people can hold themselves back. You might look at where I am or other top coaches are in the business and think, I will never get there. But that is not true. I was right in your shoes about 2.5 years ago, starting out with no person underneath me and no Success Club points. You have to change that negative mindset. The only difference between you and I is time and consistency. One thing I've always believed is that rising tides lift all boats. So it's actually better to surround yourself with people that are better than you are, because it's going to make you better and lift you up. You can only learn from others that are ahead of you. So surround yourself with coaches that are better than you, and that's going to make you better. So decide today that of those 6 things, circle one that has been the biggest thing that's held you back, and work on getting better, and make sure that that is not going to be the thing that's going to keep you from reaching your goals in this business. So now that we're doing the Go for No challenge, how can you talk to people without scaring them away or bugging them? How can you get that no from them or that answer from them without scaring them away? So my first tip is to be interested. Don't be interesting. So when someone says that they're interested in joining your challenge group or interested in getting more information, do not bombard them with all of the possible information about a challenge pack, and they can buy this, and Shakeology does this, and this is why I love it. You need to kind of reel yourself in, and I know we're all excited about the products in this business, but reel yourself in, and first ask them their fitness goals and try to get a response from them. So just ask them like, hey, I would love to give you more information about my challenge group. Can you fill me in a little bit on your fitness goals? What type of workouts do you like? What have you done in the past? How's your nutrition? Fill me in. Just don't word vomit on them right away. When they respond to you, that's when you're going to give them the information on your group. So first, tell them why you think the group would be good for them, why that specific workout would be great for them based on their goals. If you are doing a 21-day fix group, tell them why 21-day fix would be great for them. And then I always like to tell them, when do they have to order by, what's included in their kit, and how much it's going to cost. I like to lay it all out there because I don't want there to be any surprises. I always give them the price for a challenge pack because people get better results with the challenge pack, period. When they spend the money on a workout and they're drinking Shakeology every day, they're going to get better results than someone that doesn't. So that's why I don't mention the cost for just the workout when I'm talking to people. Make sure you follow up with them. After you give them all the details, if you haven't heard back from them, send them a reminder message. I normally say something like, hey there, just checking in with you to see if you're still interested in joining the group. I would love to have you. And I leave it at that. If I don't hear back from them at that point, I consider it a no or a not right now. For whatever reason, it's not a good fit for them at this point. If someone does specifically say no to me, then I like to give them an option to stay engaged. So I run a free ongoing accountability group called Fit Girls. It's just this ongoing group that I have. So if they don't want to buy anything, I'll offer to put them in my free accountability group. Or if I'm running a free 7-day clean eating group, I'll invite them to do that. Or if I really want to get them in the group, I may even see if they want to try the free 30-day on-demand membership and just get them in the group with a free membership of on-demand, and maybe they're going to try a workout that they really love on on-demand and end up purchasing it. Or they'll see everybody in the challenge group drinking Shakeology, and maybe they'll want to try some. So even if they say no, try to offer something, especially if the price was the objection that they have. Either way, keep their name written down. And if they say no, follow up in a couple months when maybe the timing is better. And that's kind of the template that I use when I talk to anybody about a challenge group. I don't normally cold message people on Facebook. I wait for them to show interest and then I message them. That way I never have felt like I'm selling or trying to force people into buying something. If I do see someone post something on Facebook about fitness, or I know they're a runner, that would be one instance I will send them a private message. But other than that, I wait for people to show me that they're interested. And then I can give them information that they're asking for, as opposed to feeling like I'm pushing information on them. And that's why it's so important to be constantly promoting your challenge groups online, sharing your workouts, sharing your meals, talking about how Beachbody has changed your life or made it easier for you to work out. Whatever it is, make sure you're sharing it so that it's getting people interested, and then you can fill them in on the details of their challenge group. So those are kind of the things that have worked for me. I hope that helps to give you guys some ideas. I'm going to go ahead and open it up for those of you who are on live and see if you have any questions or anything I can help you out.
One thing I just wanted to add, Kelly, because I've done the same exact thing about just in the beginning, just kind of faking it till you make it. It's so true. And, we talk about that a ton, but I just remember when I first started as a coach and I just decided, you know what? Exactly. No one knows that I'm not a top coach. I'm just going to follow these people that are top coaches. There's no secret sauce. It's just, duplicating all these things that are laid out for us and be here in a year. And I truly believe in that because I'm, coming up on my 1 year as a coach. And did I think I would be where I'm at today? I had goals of it, but did I really think in the back of my mind that I would be there? Not really. I kind of doubted myself in the beginning. So I truly believe in that. Be here in a year. And I hope every coach kind of follows that motto because it is, life-changing what can happen in just that short amount of time.
It's so true. So true. I think those first 6 months are kind of the hardest because you're trying to figure it all out. Like you're just trying to see can I make this work and how do I work it? And I mean, I was constantly trying new things and revamping things my first 6 months because you're just trying to figure out who your market is and how to talk to them and what works and what doesn't.
I have a quick question, Kelly.
Yeah.
Can you go over a little bit more how you handle the accountability, that free group you were talking about? How often do you post, what do you post, things like that?
So I try to keep it much simpler than my normal challenge groups because I want there to be a difference. So I will post my workouts a few times a week. And I have a kind of a core group of girls that consistently post in there. I normally invite my past challengers that don't want to continue in another challenge group. I normally invite them to join it as just a new accountability for them. Other than that, I don't post much in there. It kind of runs itself. And I do use that group as kind of free advertising. So when I am going to start a challenge group or a new program comes out, I kind of feel like I can share openly in that group without feeling like I'm selling really, I can put on there, hey, Hammer and Chisel's coming out. It's $160. Let me know if you want to do a challenge group. So that's kind of how I use mine.
So is it like a closed group or people could add more people if they want to, or?
No, I keep mine a secret group.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thanks.
Sure. I mean, having it a closed group isn't a bad idea.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. And you just mentioned Hammer and Chisel, the challenge pack being $160. How much is just the workout? Was it $80?
It's $89.95 for just the workout and $160 for the challenge pack. And that'll be starting December 1st when it's released. So for that month of December. And then the challenge pack cost normally is $180.
Kel, I have a question about the team call that's on Monday mornings at 8.
Yeah.
I'm always at work at that time, so I haven't figured out how to watch the recording yet.
That's always the national wake-up call, so that's the national Beachbody call. There's a replay line that you can call anytime afterward. It's, if you have a piece of paper, it's 832-225-5065.
Hold on, I'm just getting my phone. Okay, so wait, 832
225 5065.
5065.
And if you call it anytime, what's that? Yeah.
You have that memorized?
Yeah.
Wow.
If you can call it anytime after the call is on until the following Monday, and then it clears out and then, does the new call. So.
Okay.
And you get the weekly email for the National Wake Up Call too in your email, and I just click that link that is in the email. I don't have an email, but
yeah, there is
I get an email for the National Wake. I get a text. I signed up for the text too. It's better.
It helps. It really does. Get that text 15 minutes before time.
Doesn't Beachbody post all the old National Wake Up Calls on their YouTube channel or something like that?
I know it's on our Team Beachbody back office. They're all on there.
Oh, okay. I knew they were somewhere. I couldn't remember.
Yep. And the Jamie or anyone else, if you guys ever forget that number, it's normally on the picture that I post. So it'll say the normal call line and then the replay line. So if you ever forget it, it's always on that picture too.
So, Kel, if you decide to do a challenge and people say, and you do it as an event, and they say they want to join, but you don't know them, and you send them a message and they don't respond, do you take that as a no?
Yeah, and then you could also go back in the event page and write their name out and say, "Hey, I sent you a message. Just want to let you know I sent you a message."
Okay.
Because because if you're not friends with them on Facebook, it goes to their other inbox and they may not see it or check that box. So another thing you can always ask for in an event page like that, if you have people that you don't know, is ask for their email address and then you can email them directly.
Well, I had a question about doing an event. I can't remember who it was that said that they had done events for like new releases of workouts.
Yeah.
Is anyone doing that for Hammer and Chisel? I've never done it before, so I was kind of curious to see who had done it and like what you do.
I'm doing it right now. I posted something in the Hard Hitters page, but basically what I did is I created an event and I put the wording on the Hard Hitters page. I'll tag you in it. But I just said like, hey, I'm looking for 10 to 15 women that want to do this workout with me. It's all resistance training. This is the equipment that you need. Here's a video. I got the video. For those of you that don't know, on your Team Beachbody site, in the bottom right-hand corner, there's a video link. If you click on English, it's going to open up a site where you can get videos for any workout that are linked directly to your site. It's really cool. So anyway, I put my video link on there, and I invited 60 girls that I honestly thought might be interested. Like I went through my friends list and thought out who would be interested instead of just doing a blanket invite to all 2,000 of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
So I picked out 60 girls that I thought would be interested, invited them, and then what I did is I sent them all a copy and pasted private message that said, hey, I just added you to this event and I wanted to tell you what it was so you didn't think, so you didn't ignore it or you knew what it was, like LOL. It's and I think I put all that in the Hard Hitters page. So again, I'll tag you in it. So then I sent them a private message so they would actually look at the event and not just, because I think all of us are getting invited to 100 things now on Facebook. It's easy to ignore them. So I invited them, then I sent them a private message and said, hey, I invited you to this event. Check it out. This is kind of what it's about. Check it out. Let me know if you're interested. On the event page, I told them to say they're going if they want more details. So I had like 8 people say they're going. So then I sent them a private message explaining to them what the Hammer and Chisel is all about, answering their questions, letting them know how much it was. So that's how I handled it. I don't know if anyone else has done an event that wants to share kind of what they've done.
We're doing an event right now for 3-day refresh starting on November 30th. And two other coaches and I are doing it, and we went in and invited people from our list of contacts. And one coach has been very successful, but she's almost diamond, so she has a lot of people already involved. And actually, I got one that I didn't know I was going to get out of that. So and then between the 3 of us, we post something different every day with some type of motivational thing and something about, the time's running out or whatever. That's how we've done it, Carly.
Okay. Thanks, Karen.
It's a good idea to post every day a motivational thing or something. That's great.
Do you have any other ideas on how we can make it more successful, Cal?
No, I mean, you're kind of doing everything that you can on an event page.
So, Carly, are you going to do one for Hammer and Chisel?
I think I'm going to. I'm running an ad, and I think I'm going to do that. So I just wanted to see. I'm kind of nervous. Doing new things always makes me nervous, so I always think about it way too much.
Do you have a fitness page?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, because I promote mine all the time. So I put a lot of money into it, but I'm actually starting to get a lot of followers, which is good.
Oh.
Yeah,
do you boost your posts or do you promote like your page?
promote the post,
Boost the post. Boost the post.
the actual post.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Because that's what I do. I boost most posts now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't run ads. Well, I guess it's the same thing, isn't it? Kind of the same thing.
It is the same thing, but it shows up differently. It doesn't, I think, Kelly, tell me if I'm wrong, it doesn't show up on the right side. It will show up in the middle of your homepage.
Well, there's if you run an ad, if you run an ad for your page, you're actually asking for more likes. Whereas if you're boosting a specific post, it'll just show that specific post. It's not trying to encourage people to like your page.
Right.
I feel like
And I've got new people as a result of that.
Yeah.
Liking the page.
Right.
Or liking the post, and then I try to respond to most of them in some way, let me be a friend request, or if they don't have one, I try to private message them, but you're right, it doesn't always get to them. So. But you're saying make a list of all those people. So if you've got a fitness page and people are liking it, make a list of those people and try to connect with them.
Is that what are you asking?
Yeah, that's what you're saying, right, as far as contacts? Because you're getting a list.
A list?
As a result of the people that are liking your fitness page that you don't know.
Oh, I don't make a list of all the people that like my fitness page. No, I don't.
Okay.
I probably should. I know some coaches do. I know some coaches actually do private message all of the people that like their fitness page.
And I've been doing that, but I think you're right. I think it's ending up on the wrong side where they're not getting the message.
Right. I know some people actually pay $1 to get it into their inbox, but that can get expensive.
Oh, okay.
Is anyone running? My idea that I was teaming up with a couple of people on my team was running the Hammer and Chisel as a co-ed group. Is anybody else doing that? Is that what you're doing for yours, Kelly?
I'm doing mine just girls, but I think it's an awesome idea. I was going to encourage a lot of my girls to get their husbands or, significant others involved.
Yeah, I didn't limit
We talked about it on
inbox.
my team.
You did? About doing a co-ed one? Is that Nancy?
Oh, Nancy.
Yeah. We talked about it on our team doing the same thing. A couple of the other ladies, I really want my husband to do it. And a couple of my other girls really want their husbands to do it. So we thought it would be a good way to try and rally a co-ed group. But we haven't had too much success so far.
It's absolutely one of the few program or fitness workouts that I've done that my husband actually walked in the door and said, "What are you doing? What are they doing there?"
Yeah, my husband won't touch Insanity, but he saw that and he was like, "Oh yeah, I could do that." It's not.
Yeah.
He goes, "It's not so dancey dance." I was like, "It's."
Yeah, the dancey dance part. No, not. He calls it sizey. Sizey
No.
or sizzy. Depends on his day. Yeah, I actually posted the information that Kelly did on my page, and within 5 minutes, I had 3 people ask me about Hammer and Chisel. Maybe because it's so new. I don't know.
People like new. How's everybody else's month going? It's going pretty good so far.
Really slow.
Whoa.
It's been a good holidays, man. Get you.
I know. Definitely kind of think about, what people are thinking, instead of asking for a gift, ask for a fitness program, ask for that. A lot of people do that. Another thing you can use too, if you are talking about coaching online, I saw Melanie Mitro, she talked about how you could make Christmas money by being a coach. Just kind of think of different ways with this type of year of how you can word things online when you're talking about it.
And then also just thinking, not getting discouraged with the go for no for this month with all those no's you're hearing. Like you always say, it's a 30 to 60 day lag. Yeah. And then come the new year, things explode. So just keeping that in mind, even when things get slow, I know I keep trying to remind myself that even though I'm hearing all these no's or I'm not getting responses, it doesn't mean that people aren't going to come back around when they're ready after the holidays, because a lot of people aren't interested in this, during this time of year. So just keeping that in mind.
That's so true. I mean, honestly, if you say like the last week you went for it and you're all in, and then you get discouraged because you're not seeing any results, like just hold on and keep doing it, because it really does. Like what Kinsey said, there is a 30 to 60 day delay in everything you do in this business. So if you are busting your butt for the next 30 days, you're going to start to see that benefit in a month or two. But sometimes it's hard to wait that long because you want that instant gratification for all the hard work you're putting in. But if you can really stick with it and like consistently post and consistently invite, you're going to see that benefit down the road. And it's so true. I've shared this before. Like we travel, and sometimes I'm not consistent about inviting, and I can feel that like a month down the road, and it stinks because it's the same way. It's a 30 to 60 day delay. If you stop doing things in 30 to 60 days, you're going to feel that lull in your business too.
Has anybody noticed on their homepage on Facebook that occasionally whatever program you're promoting starts showing up from Beachbody?
That's just Google. That's just Google. Because Google, if you search on like Nordstrom's for a pair of shoes, all of a sudden Nordstrom shoe ads are going to show up on the size of your page too.
So is it only on ours, or is it on?
It's only on yours. It's based on what you're searching on your computer.
Got it. Oh, that's good.
I don't know if it's a Google thing or a Facebook thing or an internet thing or an IPX.
Oh, it's probably a combination, but I didn't realize it only showed up on mine. I was going, wow, this is crazy.
Yeah, it just is.
Hey, Kelly.
Yeah.
When you've been private messaging someone and you get their goals and you give your suggestions based on those, and how long do you wait before following up with them if they haven't said, yeah, that sounds good, or no?
I normally wait 2 days.
2 days.
So I don't like to have too much time go by, but I also don't want to like message them, 4 hours later.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Kel.
Yeah.
Is there a place on Beachbody that I could read about all the different workouts to know what best fits for someone?
There is we kind of put together like a hard hitters sheet about all of the workouts, what the equipment's required, how long the workouts are.
Okay.
We haven't added size or hammer and chisel on there, which we need to add. Okay. Or you can go to teambeachbody.com and go to the FAQs and the coach FAQs, and you can literally search hammer and chisel, and it'll give you all the details of it. Or you could search T25 and it'll give you all the details, the equipment required, how long the workouts are, how many weeks the workout is. It'll give you everything.
Okay.
I like want to like throw this out to Beachbody. They should have a site where you could put in, I like cardio. This is how much time I have to work out, enter, and it should like populate all the workouts.
That makes sense.
Right?
Yeah.
No, I should email Carl Deichler and tell him like we need.
Maybe you should develop it, and then when it's successful, you sell it to him.
Oh, okay. All right, Mom, I'll have you help me with that, Mom. I'll have you help me.
Got it, baby. I'll be right on it. Oh, you guys don't know, I'm her mom.
Yeah. But yeah, do you have that sheet though, that workout sheet, or I can post it again in the hard hitters page if you guys need it.
I don't think I have that.
I don't either.
Yeah.
All right, I'll post it after. Actually, I'll update it and then I'll post it.
Okay.
Have the new workouts on there too.
I'm new. I've only been doing it for like 2 weeks, so.
Oh, okay.
Just trying to-
Yeah,
just
but
trying to-
2 weeks more than other people.
I know.
Do you have access to the hard hitters website?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's on there for sure.
So is it in like the file section or?
I believe not the hard hitters page on Facebook, the website.
Oh yeah, the website. Okay.
Yeah, it's on the website. I think it's under new coach information or under
Okay.
basic information, one of the two.
Okay.
Wait, there's a whole separate website that's not on Facebook?
Oh yeah. You want me to give it to you? It's www.teamhardhitters.com,
Okay.
and the password is capital H Hard Hitters 987. And just the first H is capitalized, so capital H ARDHITTERS.
So it's two. So it's capital H and then lowercase hard hitters. So it's not hard hitters just with capital. Okay.
And it's all one word.
Hard hitters. What was the next part?
987.
Is there a password on it, or
That was the password. Sorry, it's teamhardhitters.com, and the password is hardhitters987. Jamie, how are you doing? Jamie Adams.
Oh.
Quiet. She's being quiet up there. I'm gonna call her out.
she's unmuted? She's muted.
I know. That's fine. Margot, how are you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
I'm having a good month. So I don't know if it's because I'm a new coach and people are responding, but it's been a good month. So
Yeah, I saw that you're top of the board again this month. It's awesome.
thanks. It's been fun. I'm really loving it. So I actually do have kind of a random question, but I had my first person contact me through Instagram that I have no idea who they are. And she's been contacting me and she wants to become a coach. And obviously I know nothing about her. I don't even know like what her she emailed me from what I put on Instagram. I mean, would you just say yes without knowing anything about someone really? I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I've had a coach do that. Just contact me and say, hey, I want to coach. I want to buy the PIO challenge pack. I'm like, done. Let's do it. And, I treated them just like I would my normal coach, got them on the phone, did a getting started right call, added them to the team page. And yeah,
Okay, cool.
that's awesome.
Like Sarah, yeah.
Sarah, exact one.
Who's my coach?
Coach.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, two of our diamonds on the team came from a random lead like that. So,
Okay. Awesome.
yeah.
A couple of my girls are the same thing.
Nancy, yours?
Yeah, I have a couple girls on my team that had never done it. Actually, probably more than half my team has been more just like, I just want to sign up, and have never done actually a challenge group. So it's it's kind of an intimidating way to get them started, because like they don't have any idea what you're doing. And I still don't necessarily know what I'm doing. But it's nice to know that people are enthusiastic about it, and it's fun because you just kind of learn together.
Yeah. That's true. Sandra, how's your month going?
Me?
Yeah,
Oh, I have one challenge pack in the books. Still working.
that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I did have a one of my free leads contact me, and we've been going emails back and forth, and she friended me on Facebook, so that's kind of cool.
That's great.
Yeah. So I'm going to add her to my challenge group. She already has a challenge pack or program, whatever she bought. Yeah. But it's nice because I'm getting to know someone new.
That's great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Michelle, how are you doing? Oh, someone have a question?
I did. Was the holiday dinner originally supposed to be December 5th?
No, it was always on the 3rd.
Darn, I don't know why I thought it was the 5th.
It was always on
Never mind.
Thursday, just because a lot of people have holiday parties already on the weekend, so I was trying to make it easier. Which I guess for you coming out of town, it would be a little harder, huh?
Yeah, but I don't know. I must have made up the 5th in my mind for something else. No big deal. I just want to clarify.
Michelle, how are you? Yeah.
I'm doing good. I'm starting to pick up again.
Good.
So that's good. It was a super, super long dry spell. Super long. So I'm starting to build momentum again, so that's a good thing.
Your 3-day refresh results were pretty amazing.
I know, right? I needed that so bad. It was like, I can't even tell you.
How'd you like it?
It was good. It was like the 4th or 5th one that I've done. It was the easiest one that I've done. And also I think aside from the first one, the one I've like stuck to like to a T. So it was good. But I always get like the same results. So that part's good.
That's awesome. Because you lost, what was it, like 5 pounds?
No, I only lost 2.6 pounds in 4 inches, but I know I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll have even more inches and pounds lost. I usually lose for like 4 or 5 days, and then I can keep that for a while.
When did you finish it?
Last night.
How different does it taste, the shakes that come with that refresh versus just Shakeology? Isn't it different?
Yeah, it's different. There's 2 protein shakes that you drink during the day. They're called Vanilla Fresh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They taste kind of similar to vanilla Shakeology if you don't put anything in the Shakeology. It's different though. It's not quite as thick, but you could put frozen fruit in there if you want because it's a really great program. The only thing I'd say that's kind of difficult is the fiber sweep that you do kind of mid-morning. And first of all, you have to have the coldest water ever possible in the entire universe. And you can't stir it, you have to shake it, and you have to drink it real fast because the longer it sits, the thicker it gets.
But it's not very much, I'm
Oh
assuming.
no, it's 8 ounces.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay.
But
I haven't tried it. I've been wanting to, and I just haven't.
you should totally do it. You should try it. If you don't like it, if it doesn't work for you, you can return it.
30 days. We're getting ready to do a challenge with it. So
Yeah, I have
I'm looking forward to it.
couple ladies. I have about 4 ladies that are going to start a
Yeah.
21-day fix one and do the refresh the first 3 days.
Yep.
We'll see.
Unstuff the turkey.
Do you think the 3-day refresh will be on sale for the new year? I don't know. It's so hard to try to predict what they're going to put on sale. They never tell us ahead of time either.
I have another question. I just remembered right now. What about that app that's going to be rolling out? I had someone actually message me asking for a code. I think it was a free lead asking for a code.
It's still out there. The Challenge Group app is still out there, but you have to have a code to access it, and it's not ready for us to use it yet. So they had given us access codes back in August so we could preview it and give them feedback, and they're fixing it. And then it should, from what I've heard, it's going to come out after the first of the year for us to actually use with our customers. But we need to just get rid of it though, because it's annoying. Because I've had a lot of people, all right, I got the Challenge Group app. I'm like, well, that doesn't work anymore yet. You know.
But you haven't even tried it yourself at all?
No, I did try it. I got a sample in August. Yeah.
So how is it? Is it going to be pretty useful?
It's cool. So you can use it all from a website. You can invite people via email, so they don't have to have a Facebook. You can pre-schedule posts. You can post your workout. You can check in just for your own benefit. Check in your workout and your Shakeology every day. And I know they're going to be making some changes. I'm not sure what they're going to do, but it was cool. It was a great tool for people that don't have Facebook, or to get us off of Facebook. I think they're just trying to be prepared, and if Facebook fell off the face of the earth, they don't want their business to fall apart.
Okay.
I loved it. I thought it was totally useful. I liked it a lot.
Good.
What's you guys' response to people when they say they see it on TV and this is how much it is and why should I buy it from you?
You get a bonus DVD when you buy it from a coach.
You get what?
A bonus DVD when you buy it from a coach. And you can only buy Shakeology from a coach. That's why the price is different. So Shakeology is also a coach exclusive.
Okay.
Plus you get the coaching support. You get you. You're amazing. They get you.
We get you.
Kel, where did you say those videos are? You said it's on the Team Beachbody website on the bottom right-hand corner.
Will you log in, go to your Coach Online Office,
Coach Online Office.
and then you go to the right, you'll see a box on the right, like lower right-hand side that's video, and you click on English, and then it opens up a separate page where you can kind of scroll over and see the different videos, and then you can kind of click on it, and you can like share on Facebook, or you can copy the link, and then if you copy the link, that's how you can share it with people. And the cool thing is it's linked to you, so if there's an option to buy, if they click on it, it's going to link to your account.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Cool.
Yeah, much better than doing a YouTube link, I think.
Yes. Takes a little bit more time, but Jessica, your little one is just so sweet.
Thank you. He won't
I
say.
know. I keep looking at. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's a boy or girl, but I keep watching how he's snuggling into you, and I'm like, I need a baby.
I know. Like, I just need a snuggle buddy. I know.
I'll just hold the baby.
So mellow. I wish mine was that mellow.
I know, right?
Mine aren't like.
But
Mine's
they
like
all
running around
grow
screaming.
up.
Oh
They all
gosh.
grow up. They're
We
not
got
always.
really lucky. Even his pediatrician says, you got lucky. He's a chill baby. So,
Yes.
thank you.
How old is he again?
5 months.
Oh, he's kind of big for 5 months.
Yeah, he's over 17 pounds.
Whoa.
My daughter was this size at like 10 months. So,
Oh man.
extra huge.
Whoa.
I was going to guess like 9 or
I
10
love big
months.
baby.
Big.
I love big baby.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Well, I normally like to cut these off at about an hour because I know we all have stuff to do. But if you have any more questions, feel free to post them in the Hard Hitters page or send me a private message. And yeah, let's have a good rest of the month. And I will. I'll be posting the sneak peek group here in the next week. So start talking to people about becoming coaches. Share what you love about coaching on Facebook this next week, and then start inviting people to find out more and get some more information. So let's keep growing our teams and have a good rest of the month, you guys. And talk to you soon.
Okay,
Thank you
thanks.
for jumping on, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.